Greetings travelers and welcome to the whole world. I'm Arcadius and this is Tilean Community Showdown. I'm glad to present you today Alexandros, one of our veteran players that has submitted this replay. I would thank you. Thank you, Alexandros. He's a very nice player and a very nice guy. So he's going to face the vile Vermintide here and is leading the dove. I haven't seen still the replay, so well, let's grab some popcorn and see what's going on. So for the Vermintide, the Tide army, the vile Skaven, we have here, let's put some more, we have a wall front, that's a crazy army. Generally, I mean, if I had to face the Dawi, I would bring, you know, chariots, doomways and stuff like that, but, yeah, there is this grace here of plague, which is mighty doomwheel. Oh no, it's not the doomwheel, it's the doom bell, something like that. Don't remember. Let's say the Doom Bell is leading an army mainly made by Storm Vermin, I would say. So Storm Vermin here with some Clarats with spear, other Storm Vermin and other Storm Vermin. So okay, 3 Storm Vermin holding the center of the army. We have 2 Clarats with the sword and shield on the flank. Obviously you don't need spear against the Dawi, but all this troop will struggle a bit to pierce the Dark's armor somehow. I don't know what is gonna do. He had also a wall center with the Warfight Thrower weapons team. That's quite unusual. We have also the Death Crow Bombardiers, another Warfight Thrower weapon teams, and well, Skaven slaves, always useful, and 2 warp cannon. We have also here the Ratogris on the flank, and the assassin ready to kill some Dawi Lord. And we have also a group of plague monks here, quite isolated on the other flank. So that's a crazy army. Generally, I mean, the warp lightning cannon are very powerful tools, but they have pretty large hitbox, so it's quite easy for the Dawi artillery to snipe this shooting core and disable it. I don't know. This army can struggle a bit, but at least it's very original. What kind of magic has the? Oh, he brings everything. Oh, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Okay, here. Yeah, apparently he brings everything, so pretty expensive, and I'm not sure he's gonna use all this stuff, so probably he just forgot to cut some spell from it. But where is the Dawi army? Oh. Oh, the sneaky Dawi Vanguard! That's nice. Okay, so we have here in a bit rear guard a whole bunch of slayers. This is gonna be epic. Led by Ungrim Ironfist, of course, and with Runesmith. Let's see what is this Dawi has. Okay, Ruth, Rat and Ruin. They're very good against chariots, against Doomwheel in general, for this particular matchup. And the armor of Karakdaz, it's a hex, 50 seconds, not that bad. You can recharge it when you are engaged in melee, and it will give the enemy less 25% weapon damage and less 44 melee attack, so very good. And here the mighty Vanguard of the Dawi. So that's crazy. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3 Rangers that are generally a very good pick in this matchup, because Skaven, they don't have a lot of armors. I mean, Storm Vermin are pretty well armored, maybe this crossbowman core will struggle a bit in this particular battle, but generally it's a pick that I like it very much. We have 1, 2, 3 miners with blasting charges and 2 normal miners, so the true hero of the Dark's army are here to blast some rats right in the face. So okay, this is very strange, because obviously, because all the Dawi army is in this wood, the Skaven cannot see where the enemies are. But on the other way, I think that yes, even the Dawi army cannot spot the enemy because of the hills right in the middle of the deployment. So Alexandros is sending the rangers to spot the enemy, to scout a bit. What the opponent is doing, however, is scouting too with the rat ogres. That's, yeah, I mean, with 60 speed is probably the fastest units of the army, so not a lot of possibility to do otherwise, but is blobbing the infantry in this very crazy Death Star formation that can be useful to redeploy very fast. Obviously Alexandros don't have any cannon here, but could be still quite dangerous because I mean everything can hit something here. So yeah, he's holding firmly the core of the army, but I mean I would rather spread like units all around to prevent ambushes and sneaky attack. I'm not sure this is gonna work very well, but okay. The Alexandros so spotted the enemy, and now the Slayers are with the rest of the army, so the Dawi are ready to push, and they can still use the hills to cover a bit. So yeah, this is gonna be a very nice flank attack. So the Rangers are in position now, the Skaven are pushing into the middle. This is also quite interesting because you cannot hide in many places in this map. I mean, for sure, these few woods cannot hide the whole Dar's army, so they can be all in this part of the map, or they can be on the other side. So pushing right in the middle, I don't know. This is rather curious, but I think the poor Gracie has been taken by surprise, so he is just struggling to understand what is going on. Okay, so the Rangers are coming down the hills. Yeah, it looks like it could be the spot of a chocolate cookie with the Dawi coming down from the mountains. I like that. I will use that again. Okay, so the Rangers are now in position. They are still hidden, but not for a long time. Okay, so they spot finally the first unit of Dawi, and they are already in range. But yes, Alexandros wisely choose to shoot against the warp cannon. Wisely, in my opinion, because all these troops are heavily armored, so shield and 90 armors not easy to penetrate for the crossbowman. The missile damage is good with 6 armor piercing missile damage for shot. It's good, but it's not that bad. For sure, disabling the cannon here will be much better. So the 2 unit of ranger are opening fire against this position. The rest of the tide is slowly advancing. Now they spotted all the rest of the Dawi army, so all the miners. There are also Dragonback Slayers, or Regiment of Renown Slayers that are coming. Alexandros is keeping on reserve 2 units of Giant Slayers that I like the idea, because in this case when you're trying to sneaky flank the opponent, it could be wise to have some reserve. The miners are already throwing the charges in the face of the storm vermins. They're not the best damage in the world, but I mean not that bad. The Slayers are now charging, so they are technically obviously for anti-large. The weapon strength is good with good armor piercing. So yeah, not the optimal engagement for them, but not that bad too. On the other side, the Slayers are engaging with the Plague Monks. This is a brave tactic, because I think the Plague Monks are perfect counters for the Slayer. I mean, slowly both are not very heavy armored. The Plague Monks have bonus versus infantry, nice weapon strength, but they lack armor piercing. So this fight can be somehow in favor of the Skaven, but they are now pursuing the fleeing Rangers. So this opening this huge breach here, and the Slayers are heading for the cannon. In the middle, however, these layers are struggling a bit, so let's slow down the things a bit just to understand what is going on. Okay, so Alexandros has broken this part of the Skaven army while he's still fighting in this pocket here. I think, okay, so maybe he's slowed down a bit the Gracier with the rune. Where is the rune smith? Ah, okay, yeah. So he could have used because it's rather strange that the Gracier has already taken so much DPS. So probably he slowed down the Gracier and the bell with the rune of Wrath and Ruin that now gives you a lot of the buff, because we can take a look again. So with the new patch, minus 72% of charge speed and 72% of speed. So yeah, a huge debuff on movement and tactical flexibility. And we can see now that the Gracier is gonna be followed by the Giant Slayer with, yeah, that's gonna hard. Bonus versus large, armor piercing. So yeah, you're in the wrong neighbor, mate. There is also Ungrim that is very pissed off. He hasn't killed anything still now. So yeah, he wants some blood. On the other side, Ratogre found the Slayer, so the big fellas here didn't have a nice time. This pocket is collapsing, and is collapsing also these two. So yeah, now the shooting core of the Skaven army is compromised. The Rangers are opening fire against the Death Globe Bombardiers. That's his good choice. I don't like particularly the Warfight Thrower weapons because they lack armor piercing and they have magic damage. So they for sure struggle a bit with the heavy armored Dawi infantry, and all the Dawi army have also has also magic resistance. So yeah, not probably the best choice in the world. But Ungrim with just one kill, epic, just lay down the Gracier, and without their leader, all the morale of the Skaven army start collapsing, and so the opponent of Alexandros probably drop out. So very well fought by both players. Strange army by both players. I mean, the army of Alexandros was probably better. They lack a bit of quality armor piercing because all the miners have armor piercing and the giant layers have armor piercing too. But yeah, maybe if the Fred Games has used bit better the Storm Vermin, the battle was could have been a bit different. For sure, I liked the sneaky tactic in the wood, so I liked the Mass Vanguard. These layers, because are unbreakable and immune to Psycho, can somehow be very useful in this matchup, because in a prolonged fight, even the most tough Skaven infantry units can struggle if they cannot break the enemy very fast. So that's a good choice. I didn't like particularly the Gracier with all the magic, all the spells on it. The double warlapping cannon couldn't be a brave choice. Brave again because the Dark Cannon can easily overshoot these artillery pieces and destroy it. So yeah, they can do good damage. Actually, they have nice skills on that. One of the best of the monks and that fought against Rangers and Slayers, and Warp Lightning Canton did the most damage for the Vermintide. But yeah, for sure a strange army. But yeah, the army of Alexandros was really epic indeed. So very nice battle in my opinion. I'd be happy to present you more of this very strange battle, very well fought by both players. Yeah, for the Tilean Community Showdown is all for now. I hope to see you again for the next showdown. Stay tuned and farewell to the old world. Bye bye.